Morning, everybody in York TV land. This is Jacob Watson, office manager. I'm here with a very special guest for the first time in his York career, Michael Ordorf, the director of property, and he is going to answer some questions and speak about the parking lot, exterior lots resurfacing both east and west. So, Michael, thanks for being on TV this morning. So I'm going to ask you one question and then have you just go into it. Why is it important to get both lots redone, resurfaced?
We have to resurface both of our parking lots to avoid further damage, to avoid proper water runoff in the summer and snow removal in the wintertime. Nobody likes a bumpy parking lot.
That is true. Thank you, Michael. And then, how do you anticipate things going specifically on the 9th with the front entrance closed, the front garage door essentially with the back garage door being open obviously all day? How do you anticipate that going with the extra security staff? How are we going to manage that?
So we've got some extra security staff coming in to help us to help redirect folks from the front door area, because that front door area will not be accessible at all. We're going to close the sidewalks down also, because we are going to be seal coating that entire area, drive lane area around the front circle there. That's going to help us to prevent water leakage into the garage as well. It's not an overall fix, but it's a temporary fix that will help alleviate some of that water getting down into the garage. And then we'll also have security staff redirecting folks and traffic to the other areas of the building where we are going to be doing bus pickup on the east side, and they'll be letting folks know. So we'll have someone here to help assist you all during that process.
All right, and I would think that the 8th will be the busier day because the bigger lot is closed and parking will be at a scarcity, and the 9th will maybe be easier for parking but maybe more difficult for access. Is that correct in assuming that?
Yes, of course, our bigger parking lot, there's a lot more vehicles, so we are going to have to park on the street wherever available for that day. There's not many spots in the west that we're going to be able to transfer to, so we are just going to have to park on the street wherever possible. I believe Park Lawn over by York Gardens is going to be an option for us as well. I don't know of many other items going on at that time, so we should be able to fit a lot of people over there in that day.
And then towing will occur. And one thing I thought is sometimes people invent their own parking spots during events like this. We will have a tow company that we're enlisting to tow people, not to be, punitive, but to help facilitate the process of resurfacing and keeping traffic going, correct?
Yes, we are going to enlist a towing company. We hope that we don't have to tow anybody, but just know that if we do, it is at your own expense. And all of the impound lots are in the Minneapolis area. They are not close by. If your vehicle is towed because it is left behind or can't start or whatever the reason, you will be responsible for those charges, and they can be $300 to $400. So please, in your power, make sure your vehicles start before they have to be moved, so that you're not scrambling at the last minute to get that car started, or a tow truck over, or AAA, or whatever you have to do. Make sure that your vehicles start and are able to be moved, because it can and will get very costly.
All right, well, I want to thank Michael for taking the time to come up here and talk to us more about this. It's important to know the reason, what to expect, what measures are being taken. So Michael, I really appreciate your time this morning coming up here and going over all this. Anything else you want to say before you depart to go take care of any other things?
I don't have much more. Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure. I'll try to make it back again here soon. But everyone have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thanks again, Michael. Well, it's always good to hear the reason behind things and make sure that we understand why things are happening and what measures are being taken and what people can expect. We can't always predict everything to a certainty, but at least we're trying to communicate very well on this project because it's going to involve everybody and it's going to impact everybody who lives here, works here, and comes here. So please be sure you are communicating with your caretakers, with your family, with your friends, anybody else that you think may be impacted by this. Please communicate, help us get the message out, communicate with your neighbors, communicate with those members who maybe aren't watching your TV, aren't watching the YouTube channel, aren't receiving email, don't have a phone perhaps. Please communicate with everybody so we can make sure we get this message out. So thank you. All right, let's get into more fun things. We only have 9 minutes left here. So first, happy birthday, America. 250 years, I believe, is the year mark. 4th of July is coming up on Saturday. What a great country we live in. Warts and all sometimes. It's not perfect, but what country is? But America's pretty great, and I love living here. So happy birthday, America. All right, and for today, Wednesday, July 1st, we have something great in the York Room being cooked up. Pan-seared salmon topped with crab and hollandaise, served with asparagus and roasted potatoes, gluten-free, $18. If that doesn't sound good, please remember, we always have the all-day dining menu. Some weekly specials we have is the beet salad, the ham salad croissant, and the French dip sandwich. I've had the ham salad. It is actually quite good, so give that a go. Know that those options are there. And then today, the soup of the week is creamy cauliflower. So please check that out. I like cauliflower. I bet that cauliflower soup is good. And the York burger is always good to hit up and try. So, all right. And then as far as activities for today, we have a workshop from 9:30 to noon, ladies social time in the balcony at 9:30, mahjong in the balcony at 1 p.m., 1 to 3 o'clock we have a unit inventory question and answer session in the CAC, and we have dominoes in the balcony at 7 o'clock. So lots of things going on. Some things coming up that are highlight events. We have alterations happening in the boardroom tomorrow at 11:30. So those who have alterations that have been completed and are being dropped off, or you need more, please head up onto the boardroom at 11:30 for that event. And then, very important, Hidden Figures is the movie night at 7 o'clock in the CAC. I'm going to read about that really quickly. So Hidden Figures, Thursday, July 2nd, 7 p.m., CAC. In this 2016 movie, wow, that was 10 years ago? Time flies. 3 female African-American mathematicians play a pivotal role in astronaut John Glenn's launch into orbit while dealing with racial and gender discrimination. Starring Teresa P. Henson, Octavia Spencer, and Janelle Monáe. 2 hours, 7 minutes, rated PG, brought to you by Big Screen. Thank you, Big Screen. That's a great movie. I'm sure people will enjoy it. There are some things coming up, sign-ups starting today. We have the lunch excursion to Benihana Japanese restaurant, Thursday, July 16th, 11 a.m. departure from the East Lobby. Here's what it says. Watch your meal being prepared by a chef at your table called Teppanyaki. Learn about Japanese cuisine. Participants order from the menu and pay individually. Entrees range from $16 to $40, plus a $20 service charge and tax. An additional gratuity for the server is optional. Sign up in person at the office beginning at 8:45 on Wednesday, July 1st. An $8 van fee will be added to your July monthly bill upon sign up. Space is limited. Note that the van can only accommodate 3 walkers and wheelchairs cannot be accommodated. All right, and then my favorite thing that happens this time of year. Mini golf outing to Centennial Lakes. 9:45 depart from the lobby. Meet at the front entrance at 9:45 and walk together to mini golf at Centennial Lakes. Play the Champion Mini Course or Scottish Links. Pay directly at the golf course by cash or credit card. Putters are provided or bring your own. Sign up in the green activities book by the office. Brought to you by Fun and Games. So Lots of fun things going on. The unit inventory question and answer session today is very important. It's going to happen each Wednesday this month, the 1st, the 8th, the 22nd, and the 29th, between 1 and 3. So please come to that or any inventory questions or other inventory matters with Anthony Sather from Belay Software. All right, so tomorrow we intend to send out the front portion of the directory with all updated board assignments, committee assignments, management changes, and contact numbers. Also, the fax number of the cooperative has changed. All of that information will be provided to members Thursday in the afternoon. It'll be couriered out, so please know that will be happening on Thursday, the front portion of the directory. So we request that you take your old front portion and please dispose of that on the first floor in the shredded bin, and then replace it with the new portion that we're going to provide to you. So, and then going forward next year, each June, end of June, we'll be providing the new directory, both the front portion and the member portion, and then Friday or Monday next week, we will have the photo directory and the other directory posted on the portal for members to be able to peruse. So please know those two things are coming up here within the next few days. Lots of changes, really excited about all the work Holly has done, Hannah has done, Megan previously has done to kind of keep these databases going. I couldn't have done it without them, so I want to give them a special shout out and thank you for all the help that they have given me, and assistance and expertise and brains, because I definitely needed help with thinking this through. So I want to thank all three of them for all of their hard work in getting all of this information updated, kept track of, and put in these different printable items and upload items for the portal. I couldn't have done it without them, so thank you ladies. I really appreciate everything you do for me and for the members who live here at the cooperative. So, thank you. All right, so billing statements are going to come out later this afternoon. You will get them emailed, and then you'll get a paper copy either end of the day today or tomorrow morning. So billing statements are being prepared as we speak by our corporate accounting team and myself, so those will be coming out presently. So, thank you. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should remind you of or say. Oh, the July 4th holiday is coming up. There are some managers that are going to be out July 3rd. I know Mitch is going to be out. I believe Barbara's going to be out. Jean won't be here because she doesn't normally work on Fridays. Hannah has already left for the July 4th holiday. I will also mysteriously not be here on Friday. So there will be quite a few people not here on Friday, so just know there'll be limited management presence here on Friday. So if you need anything and you need to talk to any of the managers, please come today or tomorrow, as there'll be limited presence on Friday. So just want to put that out there to the membership so you guys are aware. All right, and I do have one little note here, a fun note to read to you all. An encouraging word from a member about the Ebenezer Art Showcase. Last Friday, my husband Steve and I decided to visit the Ebenezer Art Show at the Ebenezer corporate headquarters on Metro Boulevard in Edina. It was a delightful experience. It is easy to find and not far from 7500 York. We were welcomed warmly by a friendly receptionist named Yasmin, who directed us to the nearby showing. The artwork is stunning, and 3 of our own members have art there. Yasmin says she has many visitors asking if they can buy one of the displays, and she has to say, sorry, they are not for sale. There is a display of pictures and stories depicting the history of the Ebenezer Society. I had no idea what a significant mission this was and how it has long supported care for older adults, and it continues today. I hope you will take the time to go there and maybe take a friend. Janet Merrill. Janet, thank you for your kind words. Yes, the art display is so very cool, and the history of Ebenezer is very cool to read about and see in pictures. It makes you kind of humble at the length of time Ebenezer has been around and the service that they have attempted to give older adults and all the efforts they have made to change different things over the years through their efforts at their different locations and sites they manage, as well as their efforts in the legislature to help older adults live healthy and good lives. So that's about all I have. I'm about to run out of time. Thank you for your time and attention this morning, and I will see you around the property.